Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And we're going to talk about Marvel star ? Simu Liu slamming Hollywood, saying that there aren't enough Asian actors and actresses and representation in Hollywood. Every time we hear about this guy, it's basically him complaining about something.
Yes, and usually it's this, because being Asian is a superpower. I can't. Look, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people in entertainment. Some of the biggest, like you were talking to me about this before this started. Some of the biggest, most popular things online or in entertainment now is manga, K-drama, anime. There's a lot of things that people really want it, but they're going and getting it from the source because it's better than what we get over here.
Yeah. So I mean, look. I am not an Asian actor in Hollywood, right? So I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know what it's like to go through this whole process or whatever. I'm just going to tell you from the outside looking in, it looks like there actually is a lot more representation and a lot more opportunities for Asian actors from all over the world now than there has been that I can remember. I mean, anime is more popular than it's ever been, for better or for worse. I think we're gonna start getting some.
The number one movie on Netflix is K-pop Demon Hunters, and yes, it's animated.
Yes,
but the people behind it are like a lot of them are Korean. They're actually Korean descent.
K-drama and K-pop are on a whole nother level right now.
So what he means is his representation for him. He's meaning I don't get enough roles for me, and that translates to representation for all of Asian everything because he doesn't get what he wants.
Who made him the mayor of Asian Hollywood? Did anybody vote this guy in? Because that's the thing, like he's out there ranting about this stuff, but I don't hear a lot of other actors and actresses backing him up. And it just sounds to me like he's basically decided he was going to speak for the entire community.
I'm not complaining if they have more, Asian representation in Hollywood. I like, a lot of the movies when I usually prefer those movies.
Most of what we watch.
I usually prefer them. I do. So I have no problem with that. But I'm also thinking about all the people in Hollywood right now. We just had Wicked for Good, and Michelle
John
Yeoh
Chu was the director.
Yeah, John Chu was the director. Michelle Yeoh was one of the actors in it. There's been a significant uptick in the amount of people that are represented, and definitely on streaming. Asian representation is through the roof. Chinese dramas, Japanese dramas, Korean dramas. It's just that they're not filmed here.
Right. And we're going to talk about this too, because they are doing Rush Hour 4 because Trump wants it.
Hey, you know what? Jackie Chan all day long. Yes.
I love Jackie Chan. Love Jackie Chan. So sorry the Karate Kid didn't work out for you there, Jackie. But
I haven't got to see it yet. I wanted to see it. I haven't had time. But Jackie Chan all day long, heck yeah.
So yeah, we'll talk about it. Then, it's amazing to watch the second coming of Short Round. That's been great. And I'm gonna butcher his name. I think it's Ki-Hoon Kwan.
Ki-Hoon Kwan, I think.
He's Short Round. Okay, he's always gonna be Short Round.
I want to hug him. He is so cute. Like
he seems like a good
so
guy.
adorable, and he just seems so sweet. And he gets so excited, and his excitement's infectious. And I just want to hug him all the time because I just find him absolutely adorable, and not in that kind of way, but I just find him just cute as can be. I just think he's the cutest little thing.
I thought that was amazing. I know we went to a theater to go see Everything Everywhere All at Once. And it was one of those things where I didn't know anything about it going into it. And that is a movie I actually agree should have won the Academy Award. It was so different and refreshing, but it was driving me nuts the whole movie. I'm like, God, I know this guy. Why do I know this guy? How do I know this guy? And I'm like, it wasn't until after we got out, because I didn't remember his name. I just knew he was, Short Round Data, like, decades ago, and get out of theater, and I'm looking it up. I'm like, oh my God, it's Short Round. I was like, are you kidding me? That was Short Round. I'm like, whatever happened to him? I'm like, well, he's doing movies again, so that's pretty cool.
I don't know. I just think he's cute. I like him.
Yeah, so let's talk about this. He's cuter than Simu Liu, who was actually.
Well, there's difference in personality. Simu Liu just acts like everybody owes him something.
He acts smug.
He tried to get the one boba tea place canceled because
I was gonna say we only talk about him when he's complaining.
But the thing is, it was like a lot of cultures had it. It wasn't just his. He's always out there causing crap. You just want to slap him because he's an arrogant douche. And then you have Short Round on the opposite side, who is just the sweetest thing ever. And I just love him to pieces. And whenever I see him succeed or he gets something else, I'm cheering for him because I just think he's just a sweetheart. And he's so appreciative and he's so excited. And he just brings an infectious, and you can tell it's not like fake. Simu Liu seems fake to me.
Yeah.
You know, it's a real honest to goodness excitement. And I love him.
Yeah, he's great. And you can tell there are some people that are really excited to be there, whatever. So this is just my personal opinion again, as an armchair observer and not actually being an Asian actor in Hollywood. I think it's a Simu Liu problem. I don't think it's necessarily because
it's not like as much representation as like other groups of people, and that's probably true.
But that's probably true.
But they do use it. It's like it comes in you run into stereotypes and stuff like that too.
Well, they also have made some really piss poor decisions. You want to talk about John Chu? I don't know. I don't think he was director of it. The Snake Eyes movie, right?
No, yeah, I was gonna say about that one. That was stupid.
And that was Henry. Was it Golding? Is that?
Yeah.
That was a very.
Well, his name doesn't sound Asian. What the hell?
People were questioning whether or not he was actually, which I thought was very weird. They were questioning Jenna Ortega too. They were like trying to be like, "Could you give us your papers to prove you're Latino?" It's like, what? This is the dumbest damn thing.
Yeah, that is stupid. Who cares?
But so yeah, I mean, I think it's a hidden problem. But yeah, they do dumb shit like that. Like Snake Eyes movie was a terrible idea. One, to have Snake Eyes talk the whole damn movie. Two, to be unmasked the whole movie. And three, to put an Asian actor in that role, because in the comics, I understand, yeah, Larry Hama went back and was like, no, I should have made him Asian, whatever. That's neither here nor there. You made a drastic change to a character and you plastered that guy's face all over it, and the movie made like $15 million opening weekend.
Yeah, it didn't do well.
Dumb, damaged G.I. Joe, at least as a film franchise, for God knows how long, right? And so it's not fair when you do that, or they race swap characters. So you're putting these people in the crosshairs when you do something stupid like that. Because people are gonna be like, "What the hell are you doing?"
But they just scream racist and then call it a day.
Right. So yeah, here's what he said. I guess we'll get there. We'll get to here. Okay, before we get into it any further, we got 7 minutes of the video. Before we get into it any further, we're doing a bunch of videos back to back, guys. So please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. You'll get a woohoo if you do.
Woohoo!
Go out to more.clownfishtv.com. That's more.clownfishtv.com. And yeah, we got more content out there. So we'll talk about this. So this is what he said. He said he's slamming Hollywood for the appalling lack of Asian representation in film. Put some Asians in literally anything right now. Well, they've been. The amount of backslide in our representation on screen is fucking appalling.
I don't think it's been a backslide at all. I think it's been, they've been putting more and more Asian people on screen. And like I said, again, people are loving, K-drama, and they're loving, C-drama and J-drama and K-pop Demon Hunters and K-pop and all those other things. And you're seeing more and more Asian representation across all of entertainment in the United States. They just don't like you.
I think that is my, like, again, I'm not going to speak for Asian actors, but my personal opinion is that Simu Liu seems incredibly, incredibly unlikable, incredibly difficult to work with. He was calling Bob Iger out. He's undeservedly arrogant. Now, we did give his one movie that he was in, the Shang-Chi, we gave it a good review, and he still shit on us on social media.
He took our picture from our screenshot from our video and then put the thing about people like that he was crapping on about being mad about the movie, and I'm like, dude, we gave you a good review.
We gave you a good review, and we had we were apprehensive. We actually said it was one of the better Phase 4 movies. It was okay for an action flick, whatever. It was all right. The bus scene was pretty cool. And you still shit on us. The guy, and then he was shitting on Bob Iger, and he was shitting on Disney. I'm like, look, I think it's a you problem. You're complaining about boba tea, for fuck's sake. Like, seriously, like, who would want to work with you? You just sound incredibly persnickety and easily offended.
Yeah, everything's going to be a microaggression with this guy.
Everything's going to be a microaggression.
That's how it comes across, dude.
The Canadian actor named multiple Asian-led films. Crazy Rich Asians, Farewell, Everything Everywhere All at Once, which is an amazing movie, by the way, and I can't say enough good things about it, and I know people are going to be pissed. They all succeeded at the box office, yes. Every single one's a financial success. Yeah, no Asian actor has ever lost a studio even close to $100 million, but white dude will lose $200 million twice and roll into the next tentpole lead.
Well, that's not always untrue.
That's not always untrue. Okay, I will give you that. That's not always untrue. But in this particular instance, I totally believe that this is a him problem, and I have to wonder if he's like, "Where's my Shang-Chi 2?"
I don't know. He claims he's going to be doing more Shang-Chi or whatever with Disney and Marvel. Shang-Chi, yeah.
Shang-Chi, that's his name.
Your name's Sean.
So here people are, Manny Jacinto, I guess John Cho, who else did a bunch of things. So that there's been some improvement, but it still has a long way to go, which is true. I mean, look, I'm not going to say it couldn't be better, but things have, I would say overall, worldwide, especially, I would say at this point, Asian entertainment is the most popular globally, like hands down. There's not even a comparison between anime, K-pop, K-drama, just K-pop Demon Hunters being the most amazing freaking thing they've had, Squid Game. It's kind of hard to sit there and be like, nobody gives us a chance at all. I don't know. I don't disagree with him, though.
It's disingenuous. It's disingenuous because it's more popular than ever. It is. It's Asian entertainment. But again, I think a lot of it too is people are going to the source to get their entertainment. They don't mind subtitles or dubs or whatever because it's going to be infinitely better right from the get-go, story and everything, and it's nothing but representation.
This is funny though. So in 2023, the Huffington Post said that he was getting the bulk of Asian male roles in Hollywood over other actors. Way to attempt to pit us against each other, he said. What bulk roles are you referring to? Are there movies out there I'm not aware of? Do you really think there was a quota of Asian male roles in that zero-sum game? Has he done anything since?
But why is everything with this guy about race? It's not about because I'm an actor, Barbie, I'm a good actor, I'm a good actor or whatever. Yeah. It's everything boils down to him. With him is it's down to the race. Everything's about race, because being Asian is a superpower.
I don't know. I mean, look, I my personal opinion, based on us covering him, is that he himself is deeply unlikable. And he's not doing himself any favors. Like if he rolled up to me and said, "Hey, if I were a producer, give me, $100 million, $200 million. I want to be in a movie. It's a vehicle about me. And, you have to give it to me because, representation or whatever." I'd probably be like, you know what? If I can pick between you and Jackie Chan, I might.
Oh, I'd pick Jackie Chan every day.
Jackie Chan, because I know he's not going to be out there shitting on the studio because he's a professional. He's been doing this for a long time. He's not going to be shitting on the studio, 2 weeks after or 2 weeks before the movie comes out, which this guy has done on multiple occasions. That's the biggest sin in Hollywood is shitting where you eat, right? Mm-hmm. You can't be out there trash talking the studio on one side of your mouth and then taking the paycheck, right? And they do this. These younger.
But he went after Bob Iger. I was like, dude.
It's like you've just signed the papers, dude. You're done. So yeah, where's Shang-Chi 2? That's probably why. Shang-Chi. Oh no, he got into an accident and his face was bandaged, and when he woke up, he was Jackie Chan. What happened? It's a multiverse. we're gonna put Jackie Chan in the multiverse. That's what we're gonna do. That is the multiverse trick is a pretty good one though. You seriously can get rid of anybody. You could just be like, oh yeah, we got an extra. We got like 10 extra Captain Americas back here. We don't need, But yeah, I think he's just a pain in the ass. That's my personal opinion.
I think so.
I'm not saying he's completely wrong. I'm just saying I think he's a pain in the ass, and that's a bigger issue.
Well, I would think he's just a dick, but that's just me.
He's a dick in the ass. Yeah. So can wrap this up.
Yep.
All right. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. Talk later.
Bye.